Is it somebody right on my call? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? How are you? Well, I hope you're doing great. But with no further ado, I just want to get right into this so I can go out and get something to eat because mama hungry. So with no further ado, let me just get into it. This is about Karmelo Anthony. I know we haven't spoken about it last year. And if you don't know this story, this is the story about the young man at the time. He had stabbed, I don't know if we could say that, but he took a student's life. He was in at some game and he was under the bleachers or somewhere he wasn't supposed to be, allegedly, that I can remember the story. And the boy came up to him and asked him to leave football game or whatever. Something happened, and he stabbed him and he died. And anyway, the parents felt like this was a bad rap and da-da-da-da-da-da. At the time, and I still do, I only asked the question, why were you there with a weapon?
Yes.
When you know that there are no weapons allowed on school ground.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yes.
That's breaking the law. Period. For anybody. Now, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here because they said that he didn't get the best representation that he should have because the parents spent, was it $40,000, $30,000, $50,000 that he had for a lawyer? If that's the case, I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
What you have, baby Crone, over there?
Yes, looking it up.
Baby Crone looking it up. So anyway, that's what I heard. Well, either way, that he's having an appeal. Is that what it's called, baby Crone?
Yes, an appeal.
He's having an appeal. And so what I want to do, I want to put my 2 cents in. So I got this in the archives that we did address this matter. And what I want to know is the appeal going to loosen his sentence? I know it's not going to let him off. I'm not even going to play psychological games. But what I want to know is, will it reduce him to 35 years and will they give him 20?
Mm-hmm. Okay, well,
that's what I'm going in for.
According to Google, I'm not sure how much of the money that Karmelo Anthony's family spent, but they raised $630,000.
600.
Yep, 600.
Almost $1 million.
Yep, a little over $500,000 they raised.
And what did they do?
Don't know what they did with it. It says that it was supposed to go for cover basic living expenses, relocation, and security.
What do you expect? When people are hungry, and they've been hungry for a long time, when you give them that money, they're going to try to take care of their needs. They're going to take and fill their bellies with that when they're not used to having. Come on, many of us. If you never had $1 million or $500,000 and somebody dropped that and you need a pair of shoes, look, you got a light bill too?
Mm-hmm.
Telephone disconnect, you waiting for your next paycheck, tell you what you're going to do? Jesus will see you through, and you got $500,000, over $500,000. You're going to start taking care of everything, and his need becomes secondary.
Mm-hmm.
And then third.
Yep.
And then non-existent. I mean, I say that as a joke, but seriously, it seemed like that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you need And you just think that once you fill these needs, the other needs, you just keep having more needs. Why?
Yes.
Because you still need to eat. You still have to pay gas.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to pay rent. You still have to pay, if you have a mortgage or taxes on your house, you still have to pay. That don't go away. And unless you know what you're doing and budgeting or took a certain amount out, I would have taken out $300,000 for your lawyer.
Yeah.
Period.
Now they want to have an appeal.
Well, I don't blame them for the appeal. Do I think he got his just reward 35 years? I'ma just keep my opinion to myself because it don't matter what I think really. Because it's certainly because I'm looking for something else with these cards. This card came out, it's justice. So since it came out, I'ma just put it justice out. So right now, what I see, he stands and what he's looking for justice.
Understandable.
He's looking for justice. Justice in his favor. And I'm getting the impression that, I don't know, but I'm just telling you what I can feel a picture coming in, like saying, they mess with me. They messed with me first. I get a they. Maybe it wasn't a they, but I'm getting, he came over to me first. And I'm also getting, I should have just left. I should have left. But I'm also getting, and seriously, this is what I'm picking up. I should have left. But at the time, it's like I'm holding my ground. You're not going to bitch me. You don't have no control over me. You don't have no, he's saying that's where he was.
Yeah, I see that.
That's where he was. But if he could do it all over again, I guess he's saying now
it wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth the fall.
Okay, hold up.
Can we pause this?
Hello?
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on.
Yes.
So, sorry about that. So, anyway, so that's what I think. I think he looks for justice. And I get the feeling that he's twixt in between, but there's a part of him that don't feel as though he did anything wrong. Like they came to me. Everything I say is allegedly, I'm just reading here. And I also see here, I see a very strong woman. Somebody very strong, could be his mother. Also here, I see finances, I see earth, I see material. I seen that there was given a lot. And I see that it was received. And I see that the money that was given to get him a better lawyer. From where I'm sitting, he was going to serve time, hands down. But the 35 years, I think it could have been worked out because what I see here, the justice, since it's leading him off with justice. Leading off with justice. Next card I see is a mother. So she must have had a lot of say in what was going on when it came down to what? When the money was given. When the money was given. And yet they took the money and they did a lot of things needed with the money. They did. No accusing of that. But in the end, they didn't put the money in where it should have. Maybe he could have gotten a better outcome. However, he is doing an appeal. So my question is, what will be the appeal? We understand how the money came in, how it changed everything. It made their lives better for them. But they knew going in that he was going to serve time. And they was hoping against hope. That's what they were doing. But they knew that he wasn't going to get away with it. They knew he was wrong for having the weapon.
Yeah.
They knew. Now, his block is, I don't know why the lovers would show up, but that shows up to me that it's some kind of reconciliation, some kind of reconciliation that he's looking for. Reconciliation. Okay, that would be his block card. So he's looking for reconciliation, but it isn't. Is it with his mother? Is it with his father?
Could it be with the opposing family?
Could it be with the opposing family? Because I definitely see some kind of healing he wants to take place. And it could be. So let's see what card comes up to see, since this is his block. We see swords. So this is his idea, his thoughts. He's thinking. This is somebody stern. This is somebody who wants to make peace. This is somebody who's saying, look, I had the power to destroy. I want to make peace. I want to turn what's wrong right. You understand? Humble, but stern. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to know if doing so, since that's the block, would maybe having a reconciliation be like an admission of guilt, saying
Yes.
he did it?
Yes, because here, from where I'm looking at it, he has the sword, but he's looking directly at me. You know, and the clouds are not storming in the sky.
No.
So this is somebody who's ready to just deal with it. Who's ready to say, I'm mentally ready, I just want reconciliation. Wherever it's broken, I just want it fixed. And how do you feel about the money? It's dead and gone. Ain't nothing I could do about it.
Situation out of his hands.
It's just out of my hands, just dead and gone. Are you mad about it? Well, if it's dead and gone, meaning I'm okay with it. They did what they had to do. That's the least. I feel as though, like that king here, I feel here with cups and feelings like they did what they had to do. That's the least I could do. If what I've done, he's 19 years old. So he's been locked up for over a year. So this is him coming more mature. Like, that's the least I could have done for my family. And the misery that I put them through, the pain and the suffering that they've gone through, the least that I don't want them to suffer and go broke over me. Even though they did, this doesn't bother him. Not like,
yeah.
It does the people who gave the money.
Right, at least his family benefited.
They benefited. And it's like, that's the least I could do. They knew he was going to get time. At first, you know, you're thinking maybe I can get off. But when he got arrested and he saw that there was no way he was getting out, they had already knew they were going to get time. They was just hoping it wasn't life. They was hoping it wasn't 50 years. But when they gave him 35 years, that was shocking. But they trying to get it down. So actually, they are grateful.
Yeah.
Or they should be.
Because 35 years.
35 years to a night, what did that be?
54.
54 years. His life is, as he know it, is gone. When he come out, he'll be a middle-aged, older man. Not a teenager, not a young buck, he'll live all of his 20s.
Yep.
All of his 30s and all of his 40s.
And almost all of his 50s.
And half of his 50s before he see the light of freedom. And that's a good thing because he didn't get the electric chair. Or whatever way of execution. Why? Because he was a white boy. And although, my opinion, I'm coming in, and although I feel as though it was unfair, because I feel as though when you say they should be of your peers, that juror should have been mixed. It should have been black, white, Hispanic, Asian. All white jurors, all black jurors, that stuff gotta stop. It's gotta stop. If we want to stop racism, we have to stop that. That must stop, because it makes you question the sentence. It makes you ask, was it fair?
Yeah.
For me, this is somebody who knows, I think in some way he's coming to terms with it. But I believe that the appeal may give him 20 years. That's what I believe. Let's see what Miss Barney said.
Okay.
The Hierophant. So in this case, the Hierophant is tradition. I think that if he does good and if he keep his face out of the water, he can come up with parole within 20 years. You understand? I'm hoping that they give him 20 years.
Okay.
Why? Because I do see what he's saying from his point of view. They bothered me first. I get that.
Yeah.
They should have left him alone. I get that, and I get them. I get both sides.
Yeah, it could have been something stemming months or years. We don't know how long.
But for me, I see this as manslaughter. And because of that, I think he should have 20 years. So that's what I think. And that's what I feel. This is the 5 came out, and this is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is always about tradition. So when you do an appeal, first of all, you got to qualify for an appeal.
Yes.
So he qualified for an appeal. So if he qualified, then I think that they can amend it to 20 years because he is such a young man. Am I right? Yeah, they could be holding back money. It could be holding back. It could be settled on money. Yeah. It's like if they can, it's about maybe money.
I see a lot of red.
You see a lot of red. A lot of emotions. A lot of emotions going on here. A lot of feelings, a lot of a lot of heated tension, a lot of passion driven with anger and frustration. But all at the same time, I see 1, 2, 3. I see 1, 2, 3. I see 3 pentacles. I see 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. I see cups. 1, 2. I see 2 cups. So I would have to say, and swords. I see 1 sword. This is an air card, so this would be a sword. So I see 2 swords. This here is the Hierophant.
That's an earth card.
This is an earth card, and so this is an earth. This is water. This is water. This is earth. So when I see it as a well balanced. This justice, that's an air card. So I definitely see that. I think everything has been balanced out and weighed fairly. However, I truly believe, my opinion, because when I see the Hierophant, and if I must admit, the Hierophant is saying like this is tradition. And if it's tradition, that means if that's what he was sentenced, then that's what it shall be. If they said, hey, you know what? He's eligible for resentencing. What do they call that? An appeal.
Yes.
They have to be granted that. So with the appeal, they may take off 5 years. But I'm hoping that they take off and give him 20 and call it manslaughter.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. And that is my read. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Did you want anything to say or add or ask?
Yes. You know what? I just want to question the validity of the jury. I want to know, was he sentenced fairly?
Yes. The cards, and let me go over it again. 1, 2, 3 pentacles. Yeah.
4 with the Hierophant.
And 4 with the Hierophant. Absolutely. So we got 4 pentacles. So and we have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We had 1, 2 wands.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Cups. 1, 2,
3
right?
with the Death.
3 with Death. You see how it's balancing out.
Mm-hmm.
And Earth is winning in all of this. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's material. What is this? This is air. And this is so justice weigh the outside.
Mm-hmm.
It weighs
balance.
It weighs the balance of the outside. You know, where strength balance in, justice weigh you on the outer things. And so right now we see as the cards are laid, they even have swords, 2 for air. They even have cups, emotion, that it was well felt and emotionally, even though he's not at a 10, but emotionally he's accepting those things he can't change. And what that means, earth is sound and stable, and as it is written, and so it is. And that's how I see the Hierophant right here. But because it was saying it was eligible to get this appeal, I truly believe that they're going to either take 5 to 15 years. 5 years, I believe. But I truly believe that maybe I believe at least 5, but I'm hoping that they take 10. So altogether, 15 years. However, because it's the Hierophant, and it's like once the Hierophant is about tradition, it's not that much going to change from it. Exactly. So I don't know if the Hierophant is going to take 15 years from that young man or re-sentences as manslaughter. Mm-hmm. Was he considered manslaughter?
Let's see.
Or was it considered red room?
Red room.
See, I believe it was manslaughter. So there we have it. Mm-hmm. So it said red room.
Yep.
All right. Put it backwards and you'll got what we write. Write it out, red room, and then you'll see what it means. So with that being said, if you like this, please let us know what you think. I'm glad that I talked about this. I feel good about it. What about you, baby?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens when they do this appeal. Mm-hmm. But we got it in there. We have what we think is going to happen. So, like I said, we will see. And with that being said, if you haven't become a sunflower, become a sunflower, please. Help us to help the earth, dropping good seeds of words, wisdom, nice kindness in the earth, being a blessing to someone you don't even know, just by saying hello. That's what the sunflowers is all about, and dropping those seeds into an earth that is dry. But we believe that if you drop the earth if you drop the seeds in the earth, mm-hmm. which are many, guess what? We know that the rain will come. Yes. And we know that dew come in the morning. So we trust that. And so with that being said, if you don't mind, thumb us up. And last of all things, hype us up. We appreciate the heights, we really do. And we are growing through the thumbs up.
Yes, we are.
So
Thank you so much.
Keep thumbing us up. It's so appreciated. Mwah. Thank you. And you know our little made up jingle. Yes. Here we go. Hype us up. Subscribe to us. And don't forget to thumb us up. Hey, sunflowers.